Hi there, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to do a currently inked. And like I mentioned in my last currently inked video, I have decided to ink up all of my gold nib pens for December. So I've already inked them all up, so I'm not gonna bore you with all of the inking, the process of inking. But got them all inked up, and then there are a couple that aren't gold nibs that I inked up, and I can go over that in a little bit as well. So this is the gold lineup. December 2023. And I'm not gonna go in any particular order here, so I'm just gonna grab them out of my case. I have them in a Superior Labor folding, this little guy. I just keep this open on my desk. First up, this is my Pelikan M605 in green and white with rhodium trim. It's a piston filler pen. This has a 14 karat gold broad nib. My stomach's growling, great. And I have put Diamine Golden Ivy, which is a shimmering green ink sample that I got recently. You'll be able to see the shimmer in a bit when that dries. I have a hard time putting any other color but green in this pen. I don't know why that is, but that's what I do. Next up is my Pilot Custom 823 in amber. This also has a 14 karat gold nib in broad. Another wonderful pairing. I'm gonna have to get a bottle of this ink for sure. This is Tachia ink, and it's called Momo Pink. And it is wonderful. And that isn't even doing it justice on the screen, because it is like the brightest pink that I have ever seen. And it's a very cloudy day, so you're not going to get it much better than that. But I love it. Both wonderful pairings. Next up is my Platinum 3776 Century in Chenasaw White. This has a broad 14 karat gold nib. I used a lot of green inks this month. I don't know why. I just like green. This is Pelikan, Edelstein, Olivine. This is also a sample. These are all samples that I got recently. This was a sample that came to me from a pen pal. I really like those two pairings as well. Like, I think it's going to be an amazing month, that's for sure. Next up is my Lamy 2000 in black macrolon with a fine nib. This has a 14 karat gold nib, I believe. This is Color Traveler Red Brick Chimney. It's kind of a green leaning red. Kind of a brick red color. I do like it in this pen. It's definitely wet enough for the fine nib and, you know, legible enough for that fine nib. Next up is my Sailor 1911 Standard in black and yellow. This has a zoom nib and it's 14 karat gold. Can't focus. This is shaking the camera, I'm sorry. I'm on a plastic table here. I don't really have a good place to do this where I have adequate lighting. I am looking into getting a new lamp, but till then, we're going to deal with shakiness. This is a Wearinguel ink called Anubis. It's gray, but it has a rose gold shimmer in it, which is pretty fantastic. You can kind of start to see it there. Love this pairing, and I forgot how much I love the zoom nib. I would definitely buy another zoom nib. Have you tried one? They're pretty great. Next up is my Pilot E95S. Love this pen. This month it's going to be so great having this inked up. I love it so much, especially with this ink. This has a 14 karat gold medium nib. You know me in the mediums these days. I am a fan. Oh, it's so smooth. This is the burgundy. And this ink is Sailor Urameku Suki Gokoro. And it's got some sheen on it. It's like a dark greenish blue color, but it does have a little bit of sheen. I like it. It's good. It's a good one. Next up is my Sailor Pro Gear Refresh. This is the Yoseka limited edition. Actually, I think you can buy them now. Again, this has a 21 karat gold nib in broad. One of my favorite pens of all time, this guy. And I do really like this pairing a lot. This is Sailor Pro Gear Yoseka Refresh. A broad 21K nib. And I filled this with Diamine Celadon Cat, which it's just like the perfect color, right? Really happy with that pairing too. That's good. This is you know, it's a broad nib, but it's Japanese, so it's really more like a medium, maybe a little bit like a medium. This is my Lamy Dialog CC in white, and I think it's 14 karat gold nib. Can you see what I'm doing? This has a broad nib on it. And this has Ferris wheel press, Moss Park green. Beautiful. Love it. So that, my friend, is the gold lineup. Couple of shimmers, a sheening ink, and standard inks. Now I will share the non-gold pens that I have inked currently. First up is my Kaweco Sport in Macchiato with a double broad steel nib. And I put a sample in here. This is Robert Oster Rose Gold Antiqua. Or is that supposed to be a G? I don't know. I never know. But it's got some shimmer. What I'm noticing with this pen is that I need to write with a lower angle in order for it to flow that nicely. I was writing with it a little bit too elevated yesterday, and I just kept thinking it's got to be clogged because it wasn't writing. It was like really giving me a hard time. But as soon as I lowered that angle, writing angle, it changed everything. So this is a relatively new pen. This is my Leonardo Furore in Aquapetra. And I ended up ordering, so the good news is my Memento Zero is back from Italy. And I had a hard time finding a gold steel nib in medium, in the medium size. I ordered this with a fine nib, didn't like the fine nib, ended up selling the fine nib. So I wanted a gold nib on this because it's got gold hardware on it. So I was able to contact the US rep, Clarissa, and she put an order in for a nib to be shipped from Italy. So both of these are back. So I had to ink it up because, you know, I had to. It's so nice. It's so smooth. I'm not sure I love this ink, though, that I've put in here. So this is a medium. This ink is Kobe ink, and it's Hydrangea, which is number 57, I want to say. Yeah, I mean, it's all right. It's a beautiful color, but I think I would like this with a darker color ink. But yeah, that is a good pairing though with that color. This pen is just gorgeous. So I did also ink up my Memento Zero. She's back. Look at her. She's so beautiful. I missed you so much. So this is my Memento Zero Leonardo. Grande in the primary manipulation 1. That's the blank. And I have inked this up with Diamine Cardinal. Just the perfect Christmas red. This is a medium nib. I'm sorry, it did not specify that. But I bought this pen with a broad nib. But I bought a replacement medium nib recently. So I put that on here, and it is beautiful. I love this so much. It writes so great for being a steel nib. And then this is another new pen. This is the Conklin 1898 Misto in the green. It comes in 3 different colorways, and this is the green. Although it is very much green and blue, and you know, it's got these multicolored swirls in there. Feels a little damp. I got some water in the cap, I think. I think I rinsed it out and didn't dry it good enough. This also has a medium nib, but I ordered it with a broad nib, and I think I like the medium better. And this ink is Kobe, and it's Shinkaichi Gold. It's kind of like, you know, that typical greeny gold color. So those are my non-gold inked pens for December. Yeah, so that's what I got for you. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I hope you can give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment on what you think of this lineup. I mean, just that is so good, and it's so different in real life compared to what it looks like on the screen of my phone. Have you tried this one? It's amazing. I think I need a bottle of that for sure. This olivine looks a lot like the Yoseka green, the Yoseka collaboration ink that they did, I think, with, was it Lennon Toolbar? I forgot now. but I have a bottle of that. So this looks a lot like something else I have. I don't have anything like this. I do like this gray with the shimmer. And I just love Sailor Urameku inks. I want to collect them all. I have the bottle of the Celadon Cat. That's a good one. And Moss Park Green is almost empty, that bottle. Will I order another bottle? I think I might. I think I might. And this is a sample. This is a bottle, Hydrangea, which is it's a good one. It's better in a broad nib, though. Leonardo Diamine Cardinal was a Ink Vent 2022 color, and I have just a sample of that. And this is also a sample, Shinkaichi Gold. I believe Leanne sent that one to me. So yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.